This is
two.
mine?
What? Yeah, it's yours. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Tapcast. We're back now for after what, a month and a half layoff, right? So if you notice, we're 2 guys short. One of us had a little bit of accident, so it kind of caused us to stop for a little bit, and the other one is currently in the process of having a child.
We're like the Miami Heat of podcast right now. If you guys are following the Heat, you know, Goran Dragic is injured, and so is Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, bro. Hey, how about the fucking Heat, though, bro? We made it.
So we're missing our Dragic and our Adebayo. I don't know which one is which.
Yo, we made it, though, dude. That's badass. The Heat fucking made it to the finals, dog.
Let's fucking go.
Bro, what?
Lost game one.
We're Owen.
What's that?
Lost game 1.
Yeah, we lost game 1, but whatever. Fuck it. Let's not talk about that part.
They lost. They lost
We'll
game
leave that
1.
out.
My boys fought hard this whole season. They were the underdogs. They were like the 5th seed in the East.
The Heat are the bad guys, man.
No, they're not the bad guys.
They are, man. Look, it's 2020. Kobe passed away.
Fuck, I knew you said
The
that.
Lakers are in the final.
R.I.P. Kobe.
They're trying to do it for Kobe, and the Heat are like, nah.
Yeah, I just want to win a title for Miami.
So okay, I get it.
I'm
know
going
what
for
I'm
the
saying?
Heat. Don't get me wrong.
I get it.
I kind of want the
we're
Heat to win,
sport-
though.
But I've been saying since the series was going to start, even before when they were beating the Boston, I knew they were going to get mopped by the Lakers. They just can't hang with them. The Lakers are just too big, too athletic.
Nah, the Lakers are fucking huge, bro. That's the thing. Their team compared to the Heat is big as hell. But let's stop talking about basketball, bro. Let's circle back. Let's go for
Hey man, we shouldn't limit ourselves to grappling.
No, we're gonna talk about basketball, but let's just limit back. We gotta at least introduce the sponsors. So shout out to our
our guests.
sponsors. Absolutely fucking nobody. And our guest of the day is Gian,
Hey,
bro.
this is the bootleg podcast.
This is Dave, bro.
This is
Without
the
Rennie and
We're
without
lost. We have no direction.
Yeah, bro.
We need a vision quest.
Rennie's our agent. He gets all the fucking sponsors, and then we got Roman, who basically brings us the right.
Oh yeah.
drinks.
By the way, before this podcast started, we almost fried the what's it called? The
Entire electrical circuit of the gym.
So
Yeah.
the podcast was almost ended forever.
Yeah, this thing was almost fried right here in the center, and we would have
Very
lost
close.
everything.
Thankfully, it was just an extension cord.
Yeah, thankfully
we're
we weren't that bad. So what's up, Giann, bro? How you doing,
I'm
dude?
doing well. How you boys doing?
Amazing, man.
Hanging in there.
Long day of training.
Happy to be on the Tapcast. Finally got my invite.
Yeah, you know
I was
what I'm saying?
waiting.
Yeah,
I
bro,
was
that's because
watching on
it's
the
because
gram.
you've been training with us here at Technica, bro. You know,
That's
you've been
right.
training with us a bunch, man, and it's been
You
really
guys
cool having you.
opened With open arms, you guys welcomed me. It's been some great battles.
Yeah, bro. And for those of you that don't know, Giann is the head coach at Goatshed Academy for the Jiu-Jitsu and submission grappling, right?
Yes. No jiu-jitsu, only submission grappling.
Yeah, I'm sure
We
some of
don't
you guys.
advertise any jiu-jitsu because we do American things, not that Brazilian stuff.
Okay, I hear you.
Okay. I see they put Gian through the marketing program.
So what they do is they put you in a dark room,
The content
with
funnel.
one TV, and you
hold
get
your eyelids open.
hypnotized. Yeah, and they hold it open, and it's 23 hours nonstop.
So tell us more about working at Goatshed and what you guys do over there.
So, because of the pandemic, I was able to go to Goatshed and do some cross training. Had a little bit of a falling out with the Weston Academy. Gave me the opportunity to go train over there, and I worked and trained for free for a month. I just wanted to get to know the guys. One day, Awesome comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, man, I put a vote in. The guys want you to be the submission grappling coach. Are you interested?" He knew I was the manager and head instructor at Weston, so he was trying to figure out how much time I could dedicate. I told him that I got fired, and that happened on Monday. He hired me on a Thursday. So full-time job off the bat. And the energy there is like bar none. I've never been in a gym in the 10-plus years I've been doing jiu-jitsu. I've never been in a gym that has that kind of energy. It's crazy, like music blasting, people training hard, like hungry. And they're all training for the UFC debut, the UFC title fight. They don't care about the guys they're fighting right now. Like, they're just walking past them left and right, left and right.
What do you mean by that?
They're looking at the big picture. They're not concerned with, the guys that they're fighting in XFN or the guys that they're fighting at Titan right now. Obviously, they game plan and they make sure they're ready, but they have their eyes on that gold, and they want to be the best, bar none.
Well, that's kind of like the promotion that I've been seeing, the marketing scheme from is it Asim?
Asim, yeah.
Yeah, the guy's been blasting it constantly on his IG, right? That like, hey man, here, bro, we don't care. We're just trying to win. We don't. It's like the word "win" is all that matters in that.
And
gym.
he's crazy with advertisement. He'll put anybody on blast, and he's ready to just like roast everyone.
Yeah,
It's
that's one of the things that I we've talked about, we've discussed, and I it's not it's not a style that I think is for everybody. His marketing, prowess, but I think he's a genius, to be honest.
Yeah,
with
bro.
you.
No matter
Works well
what,
for
it's
him,
working,
for
bro.
sure.
I believe that he has tapped in to a specific
Niche.
marketing niche
Mhm.
that has just nobody's been able to tap into, at least not down here.
Yeah, so I was gonna say
Not
in
even
South
close.
Florida, you know what I'm saying? He's not even expanding too far out than he needs to, more like just locally. And like locally alone, it's like it works, you know what I'm saying? Like
So we only see it locally, but we have this guy that's been flying in from Texas like every weekend.
Wow.
He stays at the gym to train with us. His name is Nation. Shout out Nation. We're gonna tag you in this. Lives at the gym for a weekend, and he's like, "You guys have no idea. People in Texas are like, how'd you get in at the Goatshed?" Like as if it's like a ritual where you have to like cut your thumb and like sign in blood and sacrifice your firstborn. Like,
Yeah.
no, dude, he hit us up and we were like, yeah, come train.
So besides the marketing, what do you think sets you guys apart? What sets the training apart? What sets the vibe?
What sets the training apart is that everything we do applies directly to MMA. So our grappling is not geared for submission grappling. It's MMA grappling. Our wrestling is not geared for folk style or freestyle. It's geared for MMA. We even break it down and we do fence wrestling. You don't see a lot of MMA gyms like, all right, guys, let's go on the wall and let's work for 45 minutes. We do that every day. Striking, MMA. So it's different ranges, it's different timings. Everything is geared for that fight. And we all have the same game plan. Strike enough to get close and grapple. And then just beat the fuck out of somebody. I teach them submissions. I teach them how to submit, upper body, lower body, everything. But I'd rather see them control somebody to the point where, like, the guy can't do anything and they're just raining down elbows.
And you guys have had some pretty good success recently with some of your fighters, right?
So far, great success, yeah.
I've been seeing some of you
this
guys.
year alone, I think they're
and,
undefeated.
and they seem to handle themselves. They seem to handle themselves well, grappling wise in the fights. As far as the highlights that I've seen what's this guy? Roy
Echeverria.
Yeah, I saw one of his matches. And I seen one of your other guys, the guy with the dreadlocks. I seen
Good friend of mine.
And they-
He's 2-0 since he started fighting at Goatshed. Gus.
Yeah.
That's your homie that trains here, right? His brother?
That's Nick's brother.
So yeah, the guys look like they're prepared
Yes.
to
A
grapple.
lot of them have previous grappling experience. Some of them came from Wagner's, Fight Sports. So they weren't just learning from
You know
me.
who they have there, bro? That's a stud that believe it or not, he actually was coaching me a little bit when I was in Orlando with my team for like the summer. Johanzi.
Giann, see.
Bro, hey, dude, this guy's wrestling is phenomenal,
He's a stud.
bro.
Oklahoma
Phenomenal.
State wrestler.
Yeah, dude.
What was it,
He's
like
a
2 or
great
3
wrestler.
times?
You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yanti was a senior when I was a freshman.
Pozo
Wrestled
was
for
his boy.
Southwest.
Yeah.
And then his brother, Daidon, who
Yeah.
just had his amateur debut, won in a great decision.
Homeboy's
3 rounds.
wrestling is nasty, bro. And it's super underrated because, like, I don't know, he was going through his own stuff, like switching through schools and stuff, but guys wrestling is, he's from Cuba and shit. He's nasty.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's cool, man. So, like, at Goatshed, like, obviously you guys are real focused on MMA. Like, the marketing is working in the sense that, like, the guys are getting a lot of attention, even the amateur fights, right? So,
Yeah.
For you as a jiu-jitsu coach and, like, working on the MMA, like, what do you feel like has been your biggest, like, how do you want to say it? Like, the most that you're offering to them in the moment, in the sense of their...
And how do you transition from, because I know at Henzo's you were primarily a gi and no gi, grappling. How do you
Yeah.
transition to MMA? Like, what's that like? Because
So
I can picture it.
The transition has been my greatest benefit, right? Because 10 years I was very narrow-minded, working in the gi. I didn't even do that much no gi, honestly, in my 10 years. I was strictly like a gi guy, playing guard, lapel shit. Now that I'm working with these guys, I have to watch fights and I need to see how striking changes the game on the floor, right? You can't play guard the same way you do when someone wants to rain down elbows, punches, and whatnot. So now I have to change my view on how I grapple, and it's nice to expand finally. It's like I'm a white belt again, as cliche as it is to say. I get to change my view, so controlling the postures from the bottom and just taking away from the top, making people as unathletic as possible.
And then when you're on top, replacing some of the submission attacks with some punches and elbows.
Yeah,
and
and using submissions as pins.
Yeah.
Like a mounted triangle, use it as a pin. An S mount, it's a nice pin attack.
Yeah, when I'm on top, sometimes like I like to like sometimes when I train, I like to think about that a little bit to myself.
Yeah.
Just more for like a life situation. Like, yo, if I end up on top, like how dominant am I in this position? You know, like if I get here, you know, like what can I do from here realistically if it's not just jiu-jitsu? Sometimes I just like to think about that. So like, if some fuckboy trying me, you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna get their hands too on the floor.
But you still jumped in on a gi tournament. You know, you still want
Hell
you
yeah,
still
Abu
want to
Dhabi.
compete. And
I
you
still want to compete. I still want to train in the gi. I don't want to ever lose the fact that like I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. You know,
Right.
I don't really have a plan to fight. Maybe it'll happen sometime in the future.
like MMA. You mean?
Like maybe an amateur fight. I heard some weird rule that if you're a black belt, you have to fight pro, and I was like,
No,
that-
I seen
I don't wanna do that
I
shit.
mean,
it's an advantage
if you
already.
jump into an amateur fight and the guy's not a black belt, he is at an extreme
huge disadvantage. Yeah,
So
that's true.
you know, I mean, it depends. Even if he's like a super skilled Muay Thai guy,
You could fight amateur though. You can still fight amateur if you have a plug in the pro, out of state. They can help you out.
Okay.
But if it's
The problem is finding somebody who will want to fight him.
yeah, no, but in
Knowing
Florida,
that
exactly.
he's
No,
a
that's a
jiu-jitsu
big
black
thing.
belt. Like,
Yeah.
nah, fuck
It's a
that.
big thing actually. A lot of guys don't want to fight. Like Mauricio fights amateur, but he can't find fights in
Who's
amateur,
gonna
bro.
fight Mauricio?
He had to go out of state to fight, bro. The guy that you had fought recently in
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi, he
Abu
literally had to
Dhabi.
fly out of the state because he couldn't fight an amateur fight here.
And then luckily, you guys opened your doors to me. Now I finally
yeah,
have
bro.
somewhere to train in the gi.
No, it's been
I
fun,
went no
dude.
gi for like 2 months, and then I started itching. I was like, man, I got all these gis in my closet, and I haven't touched any of them.
Oh,
I
these
gotta wear
Jiu-Jitsu
them.
gis.
All my Jujitero gis
Yeah.
and my one armbar soap.
Just to gas up Josh, I made a post about it recently, bro. Like, Technic has become a spot, bro, where, like, honestly, man, like, we have the most awesome, like, open door policy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys from all levels of all gyms, of all affiliations, they come in, bro. Honestly, they give us the word, dog. We come in here, bro, and, like, it's amazing training sessions all the time, bro. I don't think I've sent, like, one Wednesday or a Saturday that hasn't been fucking lit, bro. I mean, the training's just been hard, dude, bro. Grinding, bro. Grinding.
Yeah, we've been getting some good training lately. Getting a lot of guests and stuff. People showing up, helping us out, which is really good because some of us are preparing for pans. So
Eat my dog job.
So you know, it's definitely benefited us to have not just black belts, but we have purple belts, guys from HQ like Sebastian and stuff like that. So it's always good to have some extra bodies.
Tough guys from all sizes, shapes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, sometimes when you get somebody coming in from another gym, you haven't rolled with them too often, so you're not familiar with their style. So it's very similar to a tournament when you first go in with somebody you've never rolled with them. So it's no matter how much time you spent on the mats, when you roll with a new body or someone you haven't rolled with a lot, there's always a weird feeling where you just don't
The
know
unknown
they're-
factor.
just
Yeah, it
don't
becomes
know.
more a little bit more intense because you're like, oh, hold up, what
Get a
does he
little bit
have?
of the adrenaline going
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
It's just that like what Matias says, that unknown factor. You don't know his game, you don't know his routes or
When I roll with Josh in training, like I know more or less like what I want to do.
Yeah.
I know what I've been successful with. I know what I failed with.
Right.
When I roll with someone that from a different gym that I've never rolled with before, it's you have to feel each other out.
Now
See-
here's the thing that I noticed. I told Giann about it. That like at least for smart black belts or whatever, it's like 2 or 3 rolls and that's it. They figured you out. You know what I mean? Like it's 2 or 3 rolls and that's it. We started canceling each other out after we rolled. So like at first we were like we couldn't figure out each other's game, and after like 2 or 3, solid rolls, we were already like locked.
Stalemate.
Stalemates.
Yeah, because you start learning what they're favoring.
It happens so fast.
You
know,
start
like,
eliminating shit.
Yeah.
the little things you got away with before, that's it. Those windows close right away. As soon as it's like in the memory, like you recognize those little openings, like, okay, that'll never happen again. That's
Close that door.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like a saying, man. You ever watch Dragon Ball?
Of
Dragon Ball Z
course.
when you were
Dude,
young?
I haven't. I'm one of the only guys that never watched that. And every time you guys like mention it, I'm like,
what makes the Saiyan
man out.
the Saiyan race in Dragon Ball Z such a badass warrior race is that like this they have this thing about them that after every battle they get stronger.
Yes.
So the more they battle, the stronger they get.
okay,
That's
I
how
like
I
that shit.
that's how I feel every fucking day.
Shout
here,
out
dog.
Goku.
I like that shit. I
More
like
of a
that shit.
Vegeta fan myself.
Vegeta's a shit, dog. I don't care what nobody
I have
says.
no
Yeah,
fucking
right.
clue. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. I don't know shit about fucking not Pokemon.
Naruto.
Harry and Naruto. Fuck that.
No, Naruto. Listen,
I don't know
Naruto.
any animes.
Listen,
and I don't
listen
know
to
shit
me
about
right
Harry
now.
Potter.
Naruto, Harry Potter, not an anime.
I don't know.
Naruto is the
At
best
one
piece of
point-
literature that's ever been written.
Really?
So I've never read it, but I'm watching it. And I'm
Or
in
watching,
I'm
for
in season
that
2
matter.
Shippuden.
Oh,
It's so sick.
it's so sick.
Like now I'm all about chakras.
For real?
yeah, absolutely.
The thing is, you guys watch anime. You know, like I can't. Like I started watching Attack on Titan, which
That's a really good
which
one.
I thought was
That's a
pretty
good one.
dope. But I can't sit through that shit. You know, like it's just
No, you
too
know what's
long
crazy?
winded.
I was thinking about this the other day. So, man, like Japanese people's work ethic is so crazy sometimes. So the guy that wrote Naruto, it said that when he was writing Naruto, he worked 60-hour weeks, like between
Jesus
the
fucking
writing
Christ.
and the drawing or whatever.
That's
Yeah,
just
I
like
work
anime.
60-hour weeks every week.
All right, but
Between
Naruto-
jiu-jitsu and that
but
work, nigga.
That's fine, but Naruto lasted like 20 years. So
Shit,
This
Josh
man-
lasted 36.
Hey, I'm
nigga,
36,
play with me,
homie.
dog.
Come on, man.
this
Come on, boy. Stop playing with my time,
This
bro.
man put in 20 hours, 60 hours a week for 20 years to write a fucking story. At any point,
He could have ended it.
this story could have gone bad, and it would have his legacy would have been tarnished.
No, that's some
True.
shit.
That's
Yo, you know what it is
That
though?
is
For me,
some
it's
shit.
like with that anime shit, bro. Is that like I don't know, bro. Once I pass, like I'm not trying nobody, bro. So whoever, all you
better
anime
watch
fans, don't
You
get
better
mad.
watch what you say right now.
I'm not trying to try nobody, bro. But like, dude, once I pass like high school, dog, like, you know,
Well,
and-
it's not. I don't think it has anything to do. Like I've never limited
No, no,
myself to
I know what you're
watching
saying.
anything based on my age. That my issue is that I don't really have a lot of time.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't have that
Yeah,
much time to watch because, like, for example, my younger brother is really into anime, and he's telling me he's like, oh, this anime has like 2,000 episodes. Like,
yeah, like 12, I got you. 24, I got
Nah,
you.
nah.
Maybe 36,
Yeah,
3
he's like-
seasons, I got you,
I could do
dude.
50 episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
But like
what-
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like,
solid
bro, like my
ones.
time to like be dedicated to something else, bro, besides work to make money and jujitsu is kind of tough, bro. Like,
I've been
I got a
slacking
kid,
a
too.
little bit.
man, you got a
usually-
kid, son.
Yeah, you
Bro,
got-
but listen, anime episodes are 20 minutes. You guys binge watch shows that
I
have
watch Seinfeld.
hour long.
And if you got a girl, dude, it's
How many
over
times
with,
have
dude.
you
You don't
watched
got time.
Seinfeld?
so
gotta make time.
you know,
It's
there's
no
not really a
time,
count
bro.
for that, homie. You know what I mean? There's no like you know the infinity sign that they put like that. That's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how many times
That's
you've
how
seen
many
Seinfeld. Okay.
yeah.
How
That's
many
like the only
episodes-
show you can
How many
watch.
episodes does Seinfeld have?
It's like 900.
No, it's not 900. It's way less than that. I wish it was 900. There's like 100 and maybe 100, between 100 and 150 episodes.
Really?
I'm
That
not
little?
sure of that. Yeah.
Wow.
There was only 10 seasons.
Short seasons?
I don't know.
Like 12 episodes?
Yeah,
you know,
like
you know
12
what show Josh really likes? Friends.
Fuck you.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Yo, bring another beer if you do it. Yeah, fuck that beer.
Saw what I did?
doing, bro? What you doing with your life?
Hey, Jim, but for real, bro. So, like, you've been enjoying the MMA aspect of the jiu-jitsu and...
I
and
have been.
I mean, these
It's-
guys look lit as fuck, bro. These guys from Goatshed look fucking super hyped all the time. You
Dude,
know
they're
what I'm saying?
super hype. It's as much energy there is in the gym. You got to get out of there sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
So like, I live at the gym. I have an air mattress under the cage. I whip it out at night, pass out, wake up in the morning, start teaching.
That's all. Oh, so you're at that level. I love it.
Yeah.
You know what, bro?
Straight
That's
up
actually
jiu-jitsu lifestyle.
to me that's one of the most badass things when people do that type of life to just
Yeah.
like train, sleep,
It's
train.
amazing.
It's the greatest fucking thing
And
ever.
plus, I
dude.
live in Weston, 45-minute drive back and forth. I was like, nah, I'm done with this. But
Pass that shit
I
over, kids.
found 1 week I didn't leave the gym for like 3 days. I didn't even walk outside. I didn't have to. Like I would Uber Eats like breakfast, lunch, dinner. We got coffee on tap. Immortal Coffee. Shout out Immortal Coffee. We have that on tap. You don't have to leave. And then I realized like, man, I've been in here for like 36
I
hours.
fucking hate this guy.
I think I need to go outside and like see what the sun looks like again. And Josh is always like hitting me in the DM like, yo, why you posting like salty donut? You better bring that shit to Technica.
Literally every fucking day I'm like,
And
yo, I'm
it's in
expecting
a
that
nice
shit.
place too, man. You can go outside, take a walk, come back.
You
Yeah,
could, you
where
could.
I don't know where the gym is. Is it like in the heart of Wynwood or?
It's right in the Design District on like
Second Ave?
36th and North Miami Ave.
Okay, so it's not like next to the Wynwood walls,
No,
but it's
no.
near.
It's a couple blocks away from that. Yeah.
Cool.
So speaking of MMA, did anybody catch the fights?
That shit was awesome, bro. UFC was 253.
Something like that. Izzy versus Costa. What you guys think?
Outclassed.
Beyond outclassed, bro.
Everybody knew the outcome that would. Everybody knew what was gonna happen if he decided to stand up with him. I just don't know how he didn't know.
I feel like he had like the Yoel game plan.
It's the worst fucking game plan of all time. You're just gonna sit. You're gonna stand and strike with a guy who's got an 8-inch reach advantage on you. Plus, he's more technical striking.
And he ate all those leg kicks.
What blows my mind is
What didn't he think?
How do you not prepare to
what
block?
blows my mind is
You didn't think to check?
he closed the distance a couple times and he didn't even attempt to grab. Like he was just like worried about throwing a hook. I'm like, dude, just grab the body and take him down, dude.
It's like, yo, you're a white belt in jiu-jitsu, but we're not gonna do any grappling.
No grappling, zero,
I'm not gonna make you grapple at all.
zero grappling,
I'm
bro.
gonna test your black belt in striking.
I
Let's
just
see how
don't
strong
understand.
it
It's the
is.
same shit we were talking about. It's like we're having the same conversation that we had with the UL
The
fight.
Yoel fight.
Like, why doesn't anybody try to take this guy down? I seen some highlights of him on the ground, and he's got a decent game.
I think the reason here is different though. I think with Yoel, I think Yoel doesn't want to get tired. I think Yoel's old. He doesn't want to get tired. I think Costa was
I
just
agree.
completely outclassed.
Yeah, but Costa.
Terrible game plan.
Yeah,
Whoever came up with that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think strategically it was a terrible game plan.
Yeah, but even for UL, it was a bad game plan.
Well, we don't even
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
his
no.
game plan was. Maybe he couldn't even execute his game plan, and he just stood there.
I mean, those leg kicks from like the first round made his leg.
Within like 10 seconds,
It was
he
red
already
as fuck.
throwing, and it landed like right on the knee.
I mean, for all we know, he might have had the plan to go in there and take him down.
And that leg
Once he
fucked it
started
up.
eating the leg kicks, he's like, shit.
Bro, because I was watching that early and I was like, yo, he's eating some ridiculous kicks to the calf right now,
Yeah.
bro.
Now, what
And by the end of that round, he was already pulling it back like, fuck, this sucks. And you could tell because every time he threw a kick, he was nervous. But damn, dude, like, I mean, at a certain point, you got to be like,
yeah, I'm watching it.
listen, bro, listen, dog, it hasn't been that long, bro, all right?
Oh, it
we
has,
know how to
actually.
work this podcast,
Yeah, it
dude,
has, actually.
all right?
It's been a bit. Now, what do you guys think? What I'm curious about is, do you guys catch Izzy's right tit?
Yeah, yo, you think it's on Royce?
That's just been on the internet. I actually saw some videos about that shit today.
That's it.
I
I thought
noticed
it,
it.
no.
I noticed it
Homeboy
in-
developed the right
A little bit
tit.
of
On the
gyno
fight,
going
right?
on.
Yeah.
On the
I noticed it too.
noticed
that he
it
didn't
in the
have
fight.
that he didn't have in the match against was it y'all? Who's the last guy he fought?
Whoever he fought, he didn't have
He
it.
didn't have that shit.
Now, what I'm curious about, because like I don't want to just accuse the guy of being on steroids. What I'm curious, doesn't gyno develop in like both? Like
Well, they said it
I'm
doesn't.
not a
I saw a lot of people online that were officials. They said that that's not how it works. It could be on one side too.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's
not. I'm
possible.
not an
It's
expert. in
possible.
But I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, you know, you can't really judge based off the fact that he's skinny. I saw a lot of people like, oh, but he's skinny. Like, that's not how steroids works, bro. Recovery is the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's
What
like
I thought-
anabolic
what I
steroids.
thought was
imagine
sketchy.
feeling 100% every day, bro. Like, you'd fucking be
Exactly.
killing it, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, your technique and your effort and practice is 100%.
Well, what people don't realize is that gains are made on the recovery side. You know, you go to the gym and you lift, you break down the muscle, and then the gains are made on the recovery. But it takes us time to recover.
you recover
So
faster.
if you recover faster, you can make those gains a lot faster, and that's really what steroids do. You know,
Yeah.
they just help you make those gains.
Now, what I thought was fishy was when Izzy first addressed it, like online. He's a little bit of
He
a
looked a
troll
little
on social
nervous,
media,
though.
but he said,
What'd he
"Why are you looking at my titties?"
fucking.
'Cause
I
some
wish-
shits look obvious,
I
some shits
pray to God
dripping.
I had the attitude of someone like Izzy. You know, like that fuck you attitude.
You know what Izzy loves? Anime.
I know.
Huge
Yeah.
Naruto fan.
Yeah, big time. He said,
He's
like,
a huge.
Oh,
he called
Which
out
I
his
think
next
is kind of
opponent.
cheesy.
Yeah, me too,
I see
bro.
him doing shit.
Yeah, he did a show with his hands.
I think it's only
Fight.
cheesy because he's like 34 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what's up? Aren't you gonna be an anime fan when you're 34?
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't base my entire
He's
MMA
not going to be
career.
doing like
Yeah,
hand
I feel you. I
signs
like
and
that.
summoning
Respect.
jutsu.
Yeah.
by the
Respect.
cage.
Give me a
Yeah.
level.
I got you.
I like that.
I'll still be an anime fan, but I thought.
Yeah, like I
But
don't
be
see
an
anything
adult
wrong
at
with
the
being.
same time.
I don't
Yeah.
see anything wrong being an anime fan as you.
But
get
like, don't take
older.
it too far.
But like, yeah, bro, just like, don't dress, don't do cosplay.
Don't do the
and shit.
fucking handshakes and shit. Like, don't be like, yo, let's do it like this. You know, like just fucking do it, bro.
Just
Like,
chill.
knock
Hey,
somebody
I
out.
watch Naruto. Yeah, like yo, I watch
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah, bro. Like when you win a fight, I don't want to hear you talk about how it's like the same exact thing as a fight in an anime scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me, like, yo, I just knocked that dude out because he's a bitch, dog. Like, you know, like some shit like that.
But I love Izzy's shit talking. You know, he really
He is good at
He
shit
really
talking.
knows how to get in people's fucking heads, man.
I like him too.
He's amazing.
When he first came on the scene, I thought he was younger.
Yeah,
I thought he was like mid
it's because
20s.
What is it, like
he's been
32?
kickboxing forever.
Yeah.
He reminds me of of course this is a great comparison, but he reminds me of Muhammad Ali.
Really?
You know, yeah. Well, I mean the shit talking, the braggadocious.
Yo, you know who's my favorite shit talker in the UFC, bro?
Cool.
That fucking dude.
Chael Sonnen.
No, Hamzat.
Oh,
The Russian dude, the Swedish dude.
He's like, I'll fight
the
them
Swedish
all
dude who's
1
fought, like,
hour notice.
the
I smash.
the Swedish dude. Bro, this guy's fought 3 fights in like 55 days. And bro, when I tell you,
Just the guy with the fucked up lip, or no?
Yeah.
yes.
The striking
Bro.
comparison, like he threw like 209 strikes. He only got hit like
Twice.
6 times.
Twice. No.
Or
Like
twice,
twice
like,
in 3 fights.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but these dudes are fucking.
They're projecting him to be like the next
crazy grapplers, so.
superstar.
Dude, no, but it's
Thus
not even
far,
that.
He looks like it.
He's
His
already
po-
calling out John Jones.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I saw that. He didn't give a
And
fuck.
Usman.
And Usman, everybody, bro. When I tell you his post-fight like interviews are the greatest things of all time. They've asked every question you could think of about his career. Like, yo, man, like, as a technical fighter, this and this and this. And he's like, I smash, man. I smash anybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, dude, hey, every interview, they ask him any question. Like, yo, how's your mom doing? I smash everybody. It doesn't matter, man. I go 185, 170. I smash. It doesn't matter. I swear to God, dude. The whole fucking, in every interview, that's all he hears is, I smash.
Yo,
Smash.
what about the Colby,
And
fucking Tyrone fight? Yeah.
What'd you think of that, Gian?
I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I knew what Colby was gonna do. He's gonna walk him down, beat the shit out of him, just outwork him, really. And when I rewatched it, it kind of looked like he faked a little rib injury.
Yeah, but I saw the
Yeah,
X-ray.
I saw the X-rays too.
I
I
seen the
mean,
X-ray.
I saw it cracked, but
But
how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a rib. Have you had rib injuries?
Oh yeah,
I've had a protruding rib. I've
How
never had
many?
a broken rib.
a lot.
I've injured every.
4.
I've torn the cartilage.
Yeah,
I've
it's the
separated
worst.
the rib and everything.
But it's fucking sucks.
It's
man.
extremely painful. But you're fighting in the UFC. You're getting
Fuck,
paid
I don't
like
know,
a couple
man.
hundred.
You're the
K,
ex-champ.
I've had
come on,
rib.
You're the ex-champ.
I've
How
had
bad you
rib
want it?
cartilage
You
pop.
supposedly
but
hate
I've
this
never
guy.
had bone like fracture.
I've
So,
never had a fracture.
I don't
either.
know. Like
It's hard to say, but
It's just how do you like? I don't want to say he quit because he was really injured, but like, man, that's someone you supposedly hate.
Yeah, I don't know if
hard
I don't know if I would have quit. Maybe with the, off just based off of adrenaline and, emotion.
and
I
what
wouldn't
is
have-
he on,
Tyrone
like
and Colby.
Oh yeah.
what is he
Yeah.
on a 3-fight losing streak now?
Yeah.
Like after what Usman did to him,
I don't think he's won since he beat Till. Has he?
that was his last win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what are your projections for Usman, Colby?
Yo, hey, he's nasty, bro.
Usman's
Usman
fighting
who?
Jorge.
No, he's not gonna fight Kobe.
Is it? Didn't
No.
Colby call out?
Sorry,
Usman?
Yeah,
Col-
but he called out.
Colby-
He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight Masvidal, bro, because
Yes.
they need their
Who's gonna fight Masvidal?
Colby.
Kobe.
Colby.
Because
That's the big fight.
Usman's gonna fight Burns.
Who? When did they make
Usman
that
is gonna fight
Gilbert Burns.
Gilbert. Okay.
Hey, let me tell you, bro, for a jiu-jitsu guy, because obviously, like, there's a lot of people. I've been arguing with people online about this, like on my own shit. Like, they're like, "Yo, bro, Gilbert Burns isn't even that type of a grappler." I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, bro.
What?
Like, Gilbert
His
Burns.
MMA grappling is second to none.
No, but forget that. His grappling is up there, dude. He's
No,
he's
I
a bronze medalist.
I mean,
like,
in the UFC, tell me who's a better grappler. Who's better at mixing up
it's
grappling.
not even
and-
about the
Nobody.
grappling though. It's the
Besides
grappling and the
Khabib, maybe.
striking, bro. It's the fact that he's actually amazing at stand up, bro. Like his explosion and like his technique in stand up.
But have
very
you
athletic.
seen Khabib fight off of his back?
Khabib?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is gonna put Khabib on his back?
But you're saying grappling wise, Khabib's good on top.
Yeah.
Gilbert's good top and bottom.
Yeah, no, bottom of the game is
Oh
nasty.
yeah. Gilbert.
So
Gilbert
I'd be
will-
surprised to see what happens if Khabib gets put on his back. Does he have a guard
Against Justin Gaethje though.
against
Dude,
anybody?
I don't think Khabib
I think Justin
can
Gaethje
be
has the
put on his
best
back.
opportunity at beating him.
Yeah.
Me too, because he
Because-
can't get taken down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's never been taken down in the
He's
UFC.
never been taken down. He's a very good wrestler.
Extremely.
Who are we talking about?
I don't know. We searched it up. Now we're talking about Khabib and Gaethje.
and Khabib.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm watching it over there. And Gaethje can sleep anybody.
Yeah, tell me something
Yes.
serious, bro.
Yeah, but Gaethje can't sleep fucking Khabib.
You don't think so?
I don't think Khabib can be slept.
What?
I
I think he has a
Hey, let
chance.
me
I
tell you,
think-
bro.
and-
Justin Gaethje gets in the pocket
Yeah,
on
but-
Khabib.
yeah,
dog.
let me
but
reset
Khabib-
this video and I'm gonna tell you what I
But
think
I've
about
seen
that.
Khabib eat some
Don't
shots.
reset shit, bro.
We've seen Khabib eat shots and still.
Not no Justin Gaethje shots though.
Yeah, because Michael Johnson caught Khabib.
Exactly.
Early in his career.
And Justin Gaethje will
dropped him.
fucking sleep
I
him
remember-
now, bro.
You know what
He
I
got
think
on
about
top of
Khabib?
him.
I think Khabib's amazing, and I think the reason, because Khabib's already talking about retirement. I think the reason Khabib is talking about retirement at this age is because he knows that it's a matter of time before his Matt Serra moment happens with GSP. When Matt Serra knocked out GSP,
Oh, some chump's gonna knock him out.
Yeah, it's a matter of time.
I
You
don't-
fight long
I
enough.
don't know
If
what-
anybody fights long enough,
Oh, you're gonna get beat.
But
You're
this
gonna
was
get
the
beat.
Of
plan.
course.
Apparently, this was his plan. Make it to the UFC, go undefeated as a champ, and then retire and pass it on to the next Dagestani world champ or whatever.
that's fine. But he said that he doesn't have that many fights left in him.
Yeah.
So
Who
he
said
might.
that?
Khabib.
Oh,
Khabib's
okay.
already talking about
Yeah,
retirement.
because
How old is
you
he?
know what? Gaethje said the same thing, but now
Not
he
sure.
changed his mind.
How old is he?
I'm not sure. Khabib, I'm not sure. But I think
He's
if
not
anybody,
old though. He's
not old. He's
I don't
definitely
even
not
think
old.
he's.
He can keep
I don't
fighting.
even think he's in his 30s.
Maybe.
No, he might be.
I don't think he's 30.
I'll look at it right now.
He's probably. I would say he's
Pull that
28,
shit up, Jamie.
28, 29.
What are we looking for?
Pull that up,
Uh,
Jamie.
How old
Jamie, pull it
Khabib
up.
is?
I would say he's not 30, maybe 29.
I think he's in his 30s, bro.
At 30 at the oldest. I don't know. I could be fucking wrong.
So back to Izzy
might
really quick.
100
I
years
saw a
old.
ridiculous stat
Mm-hmm.
that across all 3 combat sports that he did, he's 109.
Yeah.
His record.
He's 32. Khabib. He's 109.
Fuck you.
So like Izzy across all 3
'cause you're
combat
calm.
sports that he's done, he's like 109. Like that's his fight record.
109.
109.
Yeah. Like something
Undefeated?
ridic- No, 9 losses. But
9.
he's
Oh.
109
Well, 109. Okay, I thought it was
out of
just
all
109.
3 combat sports that he's done. I thought that was like a ridiculous stat
I think
to have.
I think Izzy's definitely an incredibly talented fighter.
Definitely.
But what I think is I don't think that he's been tested by a true, well-rounded, and I don't think he's been tested by a good game plan.
I mean, you know,
By a game plan with someone who is capable of beating him.
you know who tested the
Yeah.
fuck
The
out of him?
last
But
few I'm sorry.
sorry, go. No. I interrupted you
I
again.
was just gonna say, like the last few fighters that he's fought, you know, the last number, the contenders that he's fought, they're capable of beating him. Especially Yoel. Like, it's just the most frustrating thing to watch somebody who's such a high level grappler not use grappling. you
Kelvin
know?
pieced him up though.
So I feel like until we don't see him tested by, a really good game plan and a really good.
you know who I
grappler-
would love to see him fight?
Who?
Till.
Yeah, that's a
That
good
would-
fight. That's a good fight. But you
that
know what I
would
was
be
gonna tell
amazing.
you though, bro? Like, if you think about it though, like for real, like who else is there right now at middleweight? Because dude,
Yeah, because he's ran through the division and
He's
because
already
they've
ran through everybody.
blown their fucking opportunity.
yeah, no,
they've
but he's
blown their
fucked
opportunity
everybody up.
because-
Besides Kelvin Gastelum, nobody else is giving him a close fight.
was
The
a
only
great fight.
exception is Till. That's the only person I'd be like, all right, that's somebody.
But
I-
Till doesn't deserve it right now because he
Right
just
now.
lost to Whitaker.
and Hemerson is coming.
First
up.
of all, I would give Whitaker the rematch because Whitaker was, in my opinion, a great champion. I think he deserved that
Attitude,
rematch,
too, is fire.
especially after he just beat Till. He came back against a serious contender. I would like to see Izzy versus Whitaker again, and then, but I would love to see Till versus Izzy.
Yo, what do you think about Adesanya versus Jones? I don't think it works out like how he thinks. I think he is fucking exposed.
I think
quick.
they're gonna
Destroyed
build
by
that up.
Jones.
Me too.
You think
I
so?
think John
Yeah,
Jones
I
actually.
think so.
I don't
takes
know.
his
I would
ass down.
I would like
Yeah,
to see.
exactly.
No, it takes his
I
guys down
think-
quick too.
Yeah.
Listen, I think John Jones has had a couple close fights lately. I think Dana's waiting till Izzy's an even bigger star before making that
It's
fight
it's
happen.
smart.
And I would like to see what Izzy looks like at light heavyweight.
It's gonna be
Man,
a
not that-
huge size.
What
think
is,
he's
what
gonna
is
be
he
that
now?
big?
Middleweight?
He's a middleweight.
middleweight.
Okay.
Yeah, but Jones walks around
He's
heavyweight.
gonna have bigger tits.
You might.
At light
Straight up,
heavy.
hey, Jones right now cuts to
Control
205.
yourself.
He walks around probably like 220, athletic as fuck, bro. His brother in
Who?
the NFL, Jones. He walks around easily 220, bro. Dude, 220, 225, solid.
Yeah, but he's on like fucking
Cocaine.
like 3 8-balls.
Yeah, but whatever, nigga.
And that's just before 9 a.m.
Yeah.
That's before
Hey,
the gas
listen,
station.
listen, and Adesanya apparently is doing fucking roids with fucking saggy titties, but whatever, dude. It is what it is.
You know what they need? A division where they're allowed to do steroids.
bro? Yes, dude.
Right?
They need
Like,
they need something where
This
just
is
like
the
do whatever you
PED
want.
division,
Look,
and
why
this is
not-
the natural division.
Why not have USADA do a list of like these are the steroids that are like allowed.
The safe ones.
Yeah, like
It's
you can
called
do,
Risen.
You can do this shit.
Oh, Risen. Let's bring
It's
Pride
called
back.
Risen and won championships, bro.
Yeah.
TRT
No,
Vitor.
but
Remember when Vitor fought on TRT?
Oh my God, that spinning back
That was
kick
amazing.
Against
Rocco.
Rockhold, yeah.
Oh, poor Rocco. That changed his life.
Hey, you know what we haven't talked about yet though? Real quick before we let it slide is the song that we used to introduce the.
Yo, put that shit on, dog. Put that shit on, dude. I'm gonna put it on. I swear to God, dude.
It's a
Yo,
vibe.
what's up with that, bro?
That's gonna be the first thing you hear when you put up this podcast is a song Josh is about to put
Yo,
on.
speaking of songs, shout out to Freddie. You saw he had Denzel Curry on
That's
on
cool
his
as fuck,
podcast?
dude.
Denzel Curry.
Hey, that's surprising, bro. I didn't think he was gonna get Denzel Curry. That's awesome, dude.
And he
That's
trains a
amazing.
little bit at like Bushido.
Well, and there too, apparently.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Trying to get him over at the shed.
Yeah, bro.
See if we
That
can
boy
pull him
Freddie,
over
bro.
there.
What are you playing? What are you playing, Josh?
Put it on.
Hey, this is
Hey.
a vibe for the week, bro.
Yeah.
I love that guy. What's it?
Thumbnail
what's his
pic,
name?
nigga.
You know what that? You know what his name is? Dogface.
Yeah, yo, shout out Dogface208 on Instagram. That's just a vibe, bro.
You killed it, dog face.
That shit.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
That's my new spirit animal.
Hey, bro, it's straight up, dude. That's how I want to be the rest of my life, bro. Just as chill as that motherfucker.
As happy as that man is on a longboard
Dude,
and
on a longboard
on a
and a
highway.
cranberry juice, bro. Just
Highway.
fucking-
I gotta move to Cali,
like
bro.
a 2-liter bottle of cranberry juice.
Nah, we wouldn't make it in Cali, bro. We went for Nogi Roads, bro. That shit was whack. Dude.
Imagine being the guy on 95 South on a longboard drinking cranberry juice.
Dude, I mean,
That's a life.
does it get any better than that?
I don't think so.
That's a dream.
You can't do that shit in Miami, bro. That's only shit that happens in LA.
People are gonna try to run you over.
Yeah, and you gotta be Mexican too.
Why?
I don't know. You can't ride a longboard and drink cranberry juice if you're not Mexican, bro.
Was that
I'm not racist,
From
bro.
Cali's. From
That's not
Cali.
racist.
Yeah, from Cali. You gotta be like fucking
A
a
vato.
vato. Yeah, that's.
Yo, let me
that's
tell you,
the
bro.
word.
When we went to Cali, dude, you can't put a dude from Miami in California, bro. It's just two different worlds.
Yeah.
It's two different worlds.
You know, Cali's amazing,
It's not for me
but
though.
it's not. But yeah, it's not Miami.
It's because you're, dude. I look at you and I think Miami though. That's the thing. I look
Josh
at you.
is
What the
Miami.
fuck
I-
does
I
that
look-
you
whole
are
look, bro?
Miami.
You know
got
what
the
I'm
skin
saying?
fade.
Yeah, bro.
He's
You're
got
just
two half
like you look
sleeves.
Hispanic. You don't even have a full sleeve. You have a fucking quarter sleeve, dog. Like
Quarter
it's
sleeve.
3/4 sleeve, bro. Like hold
You
up,
have
dog.
two of them.
Yeah.
You know something?
You got,
Yeah, and
you
you're-
got, you
and-
got like 1.5.
And you got
Right
an
now,
and you got an
couldn't commit to
accent.
a
You got an
full
accent like,
You know
oye,
something?
que hola, sere,
You know
como está
something?
el día.
There's a fine line right now between I don't know if I'm being insulted or
No, hey,
praised.
compliment.
These are
Nah,
definitely
go
compliments.
Go fuck yourself.
Listen, you're my boy, dog. Come on, dog.
All right, bro.
Next roll, there's gonna be like extra pressure. He's gonna be
Yeah,
like,
next row, Josh gonna try to
joking,
fuck me up, bro, just for that, dude.
You know I shouldn't be drinking, bro. We got pans in a week, man.
Man, fuck.
You're
you.
carving up, man.
It's carbs.
I really do need to gain some weight, bro. I've been trying to put on some.
Wait,
weight.
I need to
how
gain
is the weight for the tournament? You good?
My weight's good, bro.
Come on, dog.
He's underweight.
Silly question,
I'm
bro.
on, no, I'm on weight, bro. My weight is perfect.
That's why he's drinking, dude.
My weight is fucking perfect.
Hey, listen, don't
so
think-
all you fucks at Master One, get ready, bitches. Lightweight cocksuckers.
Hey, but don't take shit. Hey, listen, John Jones used to do coke and drink like a motherfucker and black out a week before his fights. So,
Bro, Nick Diaz
I'm not
went
John
into his
Jones.
fights
You
high
close?
as fuck.
huh?
Nick Diaz went into the fights high as fuck.
Hey, too bad. Hey, you saw his,
Weed
his
super
you
stoned.
saw his shape.
Weed
that
is
he's
a
coming back.
performance.
Looks nice, bro.
Marijuana's a performance-enhancing drug.
It is
You
a
think so?
PED, 100%.
It is.
It
You
is?
want to know why? It's a bronchodilator. Bronchiodilator. So
Opens
it
up your
opens
lungs.
up the lungs and it allows more blood flow
Listen,
and
bro,
oxygen.
don't tell that to my opponent. I'm gonna keep doing what I do, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all CBD. CBD's legal.
And I'm just going to tell you boys, start microdosing also.
With?
Ooh.
Oh.
With what?
Psilocybin.
Psilocybin.
Tito's on that shit, bro.
You know something,
Shout
man?
out to Tito.
Hey, you know.
You gotta
Threw him under the bus real quick.
Why you gotta expose the
I ain't gonna
man?
say
Threw him
no.
under the bus so fast.
Yo, Jamie, you're a snitch, dog.
Yo, who's Tito?
Who the fuck's Tito, bro? I don't know.
I don't
Tito,
know
nigga. No, I'll believe him out. I'll believe him out.
No, you know, on some real
What
shit, I've
about
actually
this?
been thinking about that lately.
It's like a cheat code.
Really?
For everything.
Really?
Like,
It's like organic
retaining-
Adderall.
yeah. That's a good way of putting
So,
it.
okay, so here's my thing, right? Because I've always been interested, and I've heard or I've read a lot of research on microdosing psilocybin. But I'm just fucking like terrified, right? Like I'm terrified of tripping. I've never done mushrooms in my life, right?
Okay.
So I'm just terrified of mushrooms, terrified of fucking long trip. What I don't even eat edibles, right? Because I'm fucking
That's how
terrified.
scared you are.
Yeah, I do not like edibles. I've had terrible trips on edibles, but I've heard a lot of good shit on microdosing, and then I've seen like now, getting psilocybin or getting mushrooms is actually easier than ever. You can get it in
Yes.
chocolates and shit like that. So I've seen the little chocolates or whatever, and I'm like, I can get like one of these chocolates, and I can like cut it up into little squares and get a little tiny square.
So that's not the best way to do it.
Okay.
Because
so
it's not like,
school me.
It's not spread out evenly. So the best way to do it is to find a plug, obviously, grind it up, and then put it in capsules on your own. And like we're talking like microscopic amounts, like 0.15 to 0.2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You take one every 3 days for like 6 weeks. Then you chill for a little bit, let the information kind of like download like the matrix, and then hop on another 6 weeks.
Okay.
The biggest benefits that I've seen is my ability to retain information.
So you're confessing.
I am confessing.
Allegedly. No, this is allegedly.
It's fine. Just don't let my mom see this, and we're good.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna block her on
She's
the
not on
fucking.
YouTube, is she?
My mom's all over Instagram. She follows the Goatshed. So does my dad. And then they send me posts.
That's cool though.
And they know information before I know. My
mean,
dad will
we're
hit me up and be like, "Hey, what happened with that Karen?" I'll be like, "What Karen?" Or like, "What?
What, Karen?
Why?"
I mean,
why
I'm not gonna
is
say
the-
that we aren't gonna tag Goatshed in this. In this
Oh no! Hey, listen, we got to get the promotion we can get. You know what I'm saying, dog?
the most advertisement possible.
Yeah. So.
But the biggest benefits I've seen is like your ability to retain information and then give it back. So obviously, as a coach, I'm watching instructionals for like 3-4 hours a day.
high as fuck.
Me all the time.
Sometimes, and I'm trying to hold
No, but
all this
but
information.
it's not an intense experience, right?
You don't feel
With-
it at all.
Correct.
You don't even know that like it's working
What about your energy levels?
through the roof.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
no
why-
crash.
That's
no
the
Adderall.
fucking secret.
That's the secret.
That's why this guy always comes in here all wired.
I look
That's
at
why I stay
Gian
trained.
and
All
training.
hopped
I'm
up on
like,
three
Look at him and be
times
like,
a
this
day
guy's
nonstop.
tripping
He's all
balls.
hopped up on psilocybin. I'm gonna start fucking.
I look at Gian. I'm like, I don't want to roll with him, bro. He looks like he's ready, dog. I ain't ready for this shit. No.
And I see Jamie across the mat, and I'm like, he's too big.
Hey, bro, I was bigger, dog, back in the day,
But I
cuz.
no, dude, Jamie came in at like 260.
Straight up.
Too bad I saw a picture of you like when I started training at Tech back in the old location. I was like, damn.
I was 230. Actually,
Yeah.
when I walked into the Tech. Now I'm a 193.
I miss the
gave you
old
30 pounds.
location.
Yeah, no, the old location had
Different level, bro.
The old location had an interesting energy to it.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, because it was.
I
So
kind of miss
tiny.
it.
It was
I
like
know.
Me too,
underground.
dude. Me
It's
too.
like-
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
It
was super
But
small.
like respected under.
I almost
you
feel-
walk in there and you're like, you're gonna get worked in this.
Yes.
Bitch.
I almost
you know what
feel
it was?
like
the attention was really small, Matt. So like everybody's attention
Exactly.
was focused
And it
in
was
harder
hot.
too.
I almost
It
feel like
was
I was
so
like I'm
hot
like
in
part
there.
of the story of Technica having
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
been part of like
The only
the
thing
old
is we
Tech.
couldn't do any stand up there.
Yeah.
The energy
that's
still
cool.
this energy still carried though, bro.
Dude, I know, but
Pull
like,
guard all day.
I know, but you know, we like to expand, you know,
Of
and
course.
and honestly, I've developed not recently, but you know, I've developed a really strong respect for wrestling and stand up because, especially with MMA, you should know.
Yeah.
I mean, with MMA, if you are a strong wrestler or if you're the superior wrestler in an MMA match,
Huge advantage.
you are at an advantage.
Of course.
Massive.
If you
Use it.
choose to use the advantage,
Right.
you know, but so that applies to self-defense, you know, in real life, and it also applies to jiu-jitsu matches, which is interesting because what a lot of people don't realize, especially when they're white or blue or purple belts, is right. They're like, oh, I want to develop my my open guard, spider guard, De La Hiva, blah blah blah, whatever, right? Wrestling helps with your sweeps.
Yeah, your
Believe it or
balance.
not,
Your
believe it or not.
understanding of balance.
When you finish a sweep, right, to stabilize the sweep, you have to come up.
Square those hips.
Oftentimes, coming up off the sweep is completely different from initiating the sweep. So once you initiate the sweep, to finish and stabilize the sweep, you have to be good at stabilizing a scramble and wrestling. So if you're not a good wrestler, you're gonna find yourself
Thinking a little harder.
getting advantages on sweeps.
Yeah.
That's why we see a lot of jiu-jitsu matches. We see high-level jiu-jitsu guys. They get the sweep. They can't finish it. They can't come up.
Go right back to their butt.
They come back. Boom. They reset. They go for another advantage because they can't wrestle. There's no scramble. There's no scrambling ability.
Right.
So I've incorporated more wrestling, more stand-up into my jiu-jitsu. And even though I don't stand up because I'm not a stand-up guy, when I grapple in IBJJF or in submission only, whatever type of tournament, I'm gonna pull guard. I'm a fucking butt scooter. But I have supreme confidence now taking Matias's class.
There you go, baby.
That if I do get into a scramble, I have more confidence in my
I
scramble.
don't think it's just that though. I think it's also like you kind of like reach a level in your head of where you're at compared to the next guy, right? So like when you're in a tournament, you could kind of feel out a wrestler from somebody who's a butt scooter. You know what I'm saying? And like you'll sit there and like for me, for example, like I'll wrestle with somebody and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna keep standing until I know this guy can actually do something on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And just have confidence in your scrambles, and that you'll keep moving if the guy manages to take you down. You know what I'm saying? But for now, I'm like my level's changing. I'm following the guy, and you could just kind of see where you're at. And that's what I'm saying. Like when you get to that level where like you start developing a wrestling, but you have a really dominant bottom game, you have the ability to kind of just like, all right, let me see where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And
You know
you
who
have
comes to
confidence
mind?
getting taken down.
When we talk about this, Roberto Jimenez.
Oh, amazing,
I
dude.
think he has an amazing mixture of like guard
Amazing.
play,
Yeah.
wrestling, and
And
he
you see
always
how he-
exposes the back on everybody.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
amazing.
Because his scramble ability is just better than the other guy.
Has
Because
that wrestling
At that
base
weight,
to it.
too.
He's willing to get into those dirty scrambles
Yeah.
and not just go back to his guard. He's gonna press the issue.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So he's gonna keep pushing, and he. So that's that wrestling grit.
I
And
feel
I-
like having a solid wrestling base helps you find your way to the back in jiu-jitsu.
Also,
Yeah.
The bottom person learns from that shit too, though.
in wrestling practice, you develop a little bit of mental toughness.
For
It's
sure,
great.
dude.
Wrestling sucks, man.
Wrestling is
Wrestling
the
isn't
worst.
fun.
Wrestling
It's
sucks.
not fun
and-
like jiu-jitsu.
Not at all.
Correct. It's
Not at
not
all.
fun. It's not.
Even
You
close.
can't relax. There's no pulling guard and playing lackadaisical. You're always on. So that translates mentally into competition.
Yeah.
So I feel that's another benefit that I've gained from incorporating wrestling into my regiment.
No, and then on top of that, though, when you're wrestling, I think like for example, somebody like Matias who's been wrestling since he was younger, like there's a mental grit you develop over the years. I could say the same thing that I had developed in high school, bro. Like at least coming into jiu-jitsu, I felt confident, like being different because like I was more like hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? Like in the sense of giving up.
And you know
like-
what's crazy about that shit is that I can always tell a wrestler because of the way that
Your
they
pressure.
because of the unwavering mental
toughness, like
Toughness.
just yeah.
They won't give anything up.
they you can have a wrestler, like, especially you get these wrestlers that come in day one, whatever, trying to prove whatever, and you just put them on their back, or you take their back and you're choking them, and you look in their face. Most people would be like panicking, and these guys they're not panicking.
They're trying to figure it out.
They're fucking mad. Like they're mad and they're trying to get the fuck out.
They're used to being the
and
tough guy.
they're
Like
not-
Like that one
giving
white
up.
belt here. You got a white belt here who's not a white belt.
Marcelo.
Yeah.
Oh,
I go
bro.
positional rounds with him, and he grabs my lapel, and I look. I was like, "You're no white belt."
Yeah,
I
he's
was
not a
like,
white
"Get
belt.
the fuck out
Marcelo.
of here."
Marcelo's my main training partner in
And
high
then we
school.
scrambled for like 15 minutes
And
in a
Verona's too.
positional round. I was
Yeah,
like,
he's-
"Bro, come on, it's the first class. I'm
He's
just
a-
warming up."
He's a fun role.
Yeah.
No, he's a
Yeah,
tough kid, bro.
super
He's
He
tough
hasn't.
as
He
fuck.
hasn't adopted the jiu-jitsu cadence yet.
Not even
Yeah,
close.
he's still
Not
on,
even
like
close.
wrestling
He is-
hard
He
and
is
trying to
all
fuck you up.
gas, no brakes, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, right off the bat, like.
Hey, no, but you need guys like that in the training room, bro. You
Absolutely.
need guys like that in the training room.
They
bro.
push everybody. They rise the tide for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we have a small little group of wrestlers at Technica. We've mentioned before, and I appreciate that small group, man.
Yeah.
I believe they raised the level, especially when it comes to mental toughness.
No, man, let me run them down real quick. Look, we got DLP, 2-time Florida State runner-up.
Nasty.
Badass. We got Nick, the cop, state runner-up in Florida, collegiate wrestler. We got Marcelo's, state placer in Florida,
Got you.
collegiate wrestler. We have me, state placer in Florida. We have a solid group of people with a good wrestling base.
And good scrambling, bro. Guys that like really know how to move too in wrestling positions. You know what I'm saying? Like even Nick, bro. Like when I stand up with him, I'm like, man, he's smaller, bro. But the guy likes to level change.
Oh,
He
yeah.
likes to move. You got to think about all that stuff when you're wrestling with these
And
guys.
if you really look at it now, the way the grappling meta is going for jiu-jitsu, for nogi,
Especially
especially
know how to wrestle.
especially the sub-only circuit, it's becoming very wrestle-jitsu.
Super.
Yeah.
So that's why if you don't start to become like this hybrid, fighter.
So the same way that this new hybrid is coming into submission grappling, there's that hybrid coming into MMA.
For sure.
Grapple box.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at the
Grapple box.
champions right now.
Elaborate on that.
People don't know how to grapple box. So grapple box is a term that was coined by John Danaher. I'm not going to take credit for that at all. And it's essentially submission grappling, but with pins involved so you can land strikes. So it's not just your prototypical, corner store jiu-jitsu where you're going to learn how to pin someone in side mount or quarter mount or whatever it may be. But getting to positions like a hip ride where you have wrist control under somebody and you have a free hand to strike. Or using a 3/4 mount more as a pin, whereas in jiu-jitsu, you don't want to stay in 3/4 mount. You want to pass and get your 4. Right? Or you want to try to take the back and get your 4.
Using those
in
positions
MMA,
to strike.
You want to stay there. You got beautiful control over the bottom hip. You could use a pin on the bottom arm with your same side knee. Boom, you got a free arm to grapple box. So this is a hybrid that's coming into play that not a lot of people are working on. We're working on it at the shed.
Yeah,
it sounds like what you were explaining before.
Which is the shit that fucking
chilling in a
this
position.
asshole should have used to beat Adesanya.
Exactly, bro.
That's the type of shit you need to be like. It's
You
crazy.
can't beat a fucking world class striker with fucking
Yeah.
because you know how to knock somebody out, dude.
Yeah,
Use
just
your grappling,
off pure
son.
power. You can't do it, man.
He's got like day one boxing against someone like that. Makes no sense.
World champion kickboxer, dude. That guy knows distance better than anybody, bro. Like if you manage to close the distance, grapple, bro. Don't worry about the strikes right now, dude.
Yeah.
I wonder what is it about Danaher that sets him apart.
Like that he's a philosophy PhD.
His philosophy PhD.
I think it's the way
Listen,
his
bro.
mind works and like his dedication.
Did you
To
guys
my
watch?
knowledge,
You're
like,
better than John Danaher, bro. I don't care.
Gian, you're the best, man.
Thank you. My head just got that much bigger.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, he has like no family, like no wife, no kids.
Oh, that's
so
what
like
it is.
he's full on dedicated to jiu-jitsu.
I think he has a mother.
Bro, Josh gives me advice, and
I
I'm
don't
like,
think so.
fuck John
I
Danaher.
No
think
mother.
I think two jiu-jitsu forces collided, and then John Danaher just sprung out of the middle of it.
Off of pure energy.
John Danaher doesn't know anything about MMA, bro. No, I'm playing.
I mean, it's a great example of someone who's never done shit, right? Like he's never competed, he's never
Yeah,
won.
it's the best
anything.
example of like
Zero
the great
accolades.
coach doesn't necessarily have to be the best competitor.
Nah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And then you have the best athletes that are shit coaches.
Right.
Happens all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, because like sometimes a guy that just studies and has the outside perspective better than the guy who's actually in it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, dude, you could have done this better. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what like some of these coaches are, dude.
And then you have the superstars who are amazing athletes and amazing coaches.
that's the
Right.
thing too.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was thinking,
Hey, bro, I was
thinking
gassing
of
your ass
you.
up, dog.
I was thinking of you and Kale Sanderson, the head coach for Penn State.
But like,
Kale
you're
Sanderson.
better than
one of the
Kale
best
Sanderson, bro.
wrestlers, one of the best wrestlers
I mean,
the
Dan
US has ever
Gable
seen.
also, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He did both.
And Josh Garcia, bro. He's better.
Josh
than
And
Garcia.
Josh Garcia.
Come on,
right up
bro.
there. Kale Sanderson,
right up there
Dan
at the
Gable,
top
and
of
Josh
it.
Garcia.
The thing is that Tech needs to blow up a little more, but trust me, we're up there. All right,
We'll get there.
trust
We'll
me.
get there. My boys will get there.
You feel me, cuz?
Just got to bulk up a little bit.
Shit, we do this shit.
I'm good, man.
Skinny boys all
Good. I
day.
just need
cuz.
like 2 or 3 pounds.
I could afford to gain some weight.
Nah, you need to get some weight, nigga. Stop, man.
I'm good. I
I
just
feel
need
like
to-
one of the fans was going to take you away during your wrestling class today.
Let me
too.
tell you something, bro.
I had to ground myself.
Let me tell you something, bro. Matias is 140 pounds.
He'll fuck up
But
so many
that
people.
boy feels all of 100 and fucking
80, dude.
100 and fucking 70.
Yeah. Fucking
30
times
pounds
out.
heavier.
Hey guys, bro, listen, man. This has
the
been
shins.
it's been a great podcast, bro. Man, we had fucking Giann from Goatshed, bro.
Great time.
You know, man. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Thank you
Josh,
guys.
fucking, you're the best, bro. Fuck John Danaher, bro.
Keep picking your toes, dog.
fuck Danaher, bro.
Put
Hey,
the
fuck
Giann.
Danaher.
Put the
Giann.
fucking Giann, bro.
Yo, pull up,
Hey.
John.
Hey, just in case, Rennie, congratulations, bro. We love you, man. I'm so happy you had
Happy
a kid.
birthday,
Oh
Logan.
shit, that's right. Hey,
Happy birthday, Logan.
yeah, it's possible.
There's a chance he might not even be born yet, but just
It's
in case.
possible. Yeah, right now he may not be born.
But what-
This-
by
what
the
time
time
is
this
it?
shit comes out, it'll definitely be.
It's 10:08
We'll save the podcast
PM.
until he's born.
on
For
this on
sure,
October
by the
1st.
time he comes out, he's born, bro.
Yo, it's October 1st, 10:08 p.m. You know, baby Logan. You know, if you're not born yet, when you are born, you know, I'm sorry you had to be born to a father like Rennie.
What's up, man?
Hey, listen, you could have had a lot of better options, bro.
Rennie.
But it's all good, dude. Take what you can
Rennie
get,
is
cuz.
the man. Rennie, don't listen to him.
Nah, Rennie's a man, bro. Hey, listen, shout out Rennie. Roman, the next time you're on the podcast, you got to show your fucking scar, dude.
Yeah, why isn't Roman here? Is my question. Roman.
Because of the scar.
No, I don't think it's because of the scar. He's back at work. That boy is working full time.
Overtime, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Why aren't you here, Roman?
Hey, Gian,
What are you
any last
doing?
words, bro, for the show if you want to talk about it?
If you want to be an MMA fighter, and
Okay.
you're at a gym right now, cancel your membership.
Oh.
Come to the Goatshed.
Oh, shit.
R.I.P. the world.
Hey, that's it, bro. I'm not even going to release the podcast. I'm going to release the last 5 minutes of this shit. I just put that up.
Clip
Yeah.
that. Just clip that.
Hey, guys, thank you guys so much for coming back. Again, we're sorry we haven't been around for a while. We plan on coming back strong. We're going to keep having these episodes if Josh lets it happen at the gym. Like I said, my dog Rennie had a kid, so it's been a little tough. Roman, you left us, bro. We had Matthias. You know how many struggles we had today because of you, bro?
It
Damn,
went smoothly.
son.
Nothing happened.
Hey, we love you guys, man, and we can't wait to see you guys again, all right? Woo!